Alright guys, well today is Tuesday. We're down here at the shop. It is kind of sort of late night. I've been doing a bunch of oddball stuff today. As you can see, we're using the Sony. Retired the Sony. Took it out of retirement today because my other camera is up in New Hampshire at the moment. So I had to run down to Best Buy, buy a new memory card today, and now we're up and running. So yeah, today was kind of sort of a busy day. Basically started off the morning was I chopped up that the MTD, and the only thing I saved out of it was the engine. Oh yeah, there it is, sitting right there. Dirty old 12 horse Briggs, fired right up, unreal. And the best part about it is a full tank of fuel. That tank right there is completely full of fuel, so that was pretty much, I guess the price of gas these days is actually basically the price I paid for that tractor. Damn near only a couple of bucks. But yeah, so I only ended up just saving the motor out just because the transmission, I started pulling the wheels off. I wasn't even going to touch it, and then I said, screw it, I'll pull the transmission off. So I started pulling the wheels off, and then I noticed that the transmission with the axle was extremely loose, so there was like a lot of play in between the carrier bearing, I guess what we can call it. And I was like, no, I ain't even going to attempt it. So I just said, screw it, leave everything together. I might stick it on eBay over the weekend or Craigslist and see. Maybe someone might want it for like 25, 30 bucks, something like that. It's just basically scrap metal to me. You can't even save the tires off of it because, well, they're just junk. So yeah, so I did that. I did a little bit of work on this guy's mower. This guy here came by late yesterday afternoon, and he had a bent blade. I changed the blade. Didn't want the oil done, and I did the oil on it. And this thing is honestly a brand new mower. It is only just a couple months old, basically. Lowe's, I guess, wouldn't take it back because it was owner's fault for hitting a stump, I guess, something like that. I guess they don't cover the stump hitting things, so he gave it to his neighbor, then the guy gave it to me to fix it, and yeah, now working pretty good. So he's all set. 50 bucks later, he's good to go. Blade was about 20 bucks. I looked it up. I actually had a brand new blade here. I'm not really sure where it came from, but I must have bought it at one time, and fit right on, so that works pretty good. Checked it out, looked it up on Lowe's today when I was there. I had to go to Lowe's because I had to pick up some blades for this thing. Picked up the new blades for it. This came to 40 bucks for the blades. 2 brand new blades on it, so that's pretty good. As you can see, I actually used it today. Some nice fresh grass on it. Thing ran extremely well. I'll tell you one thing, it definitely cuts better than my Husqvarna. Definitely a smoother cut, but drivability wise, there's no comparison. My Husqvarna is like a tank compared to this thing. This thing is so light, it bounces around a lot. When you drive my Husqvarna, it's like a freaking Cadillac going down the street with airbag suspension. Big difference. Big difference. Wouldn't trade my Husqvarna in for this thing. I can easily tell you that. I know a few of you guys like, you should keep this, keep it, replace the Husqvarna. And to be honest with you, I was honestly thinking about it, but realistically, my Husqvarna is a shitload better than this thing. You hit a small hole with this thing, or even a decent sized hole, you're gonna feel it. Here with my Husqvarna, nothing. Wouldn't even move. But yeah, I got these blades. I don't know. That's the blade I got. It was just about 40 bucks, and put the blades on. Didn't take me too long. Let's see, where's that blade at? It's way on the other side. I ain't gonna drag it out. But yeah, so I did that, and I thought for sure I would have had to level the deck, thinking that it would have been off at least like a quarter of an inch when you cut. Sure enough, it wasn't even off at all. I thought for sure I would have had to do a little bit of adjusting. I guess not. Either the deck before was already down a hair and it automatically self-leveled for myself, or when I showed you guys on the floor, maybe the floor wasn't level at the time when I did it. I don't know what exactly expired, but I thought for sure I would have had to level the deck. And sure enough, it was perfect, dead on, perfect cut. And to be honest with you, you guys can't even see that I even did the fix. I'll drop the deck down so you guys can see it a little better. Like, you would never be able to tell that this deck was welded. Check that out. You can't even see anything. The only thing you see is just that one little tiny plate there, and honestly, it looks factory. Doesn't look like anything's ever even touched it, to be honest with you. So I think I did a pretty damn reasonable job of fixing this tractor up. And I was a little concerned, thinking that this plastic piece here was hitting the pulley, and it seemed to be fine. I mowed freaking 3 people's yards with it today. I made my $100, $120 quota today, so I'm not complaining. I basically already paid for the tractor with one mowing. You know, other than the parts and labor that I put into it. But, yeah, did the oil change on it today. I'm actually going to get ready to do the spark plug on it. I got the air filter I got to dump it in, so that's not too bad. And I couldn't quite figure out what I was going to do with this. I didn't want to go out and order a new chute because I just know these things are going to be ridiculously priced. And all it is just a small crack. So I figured to make it look somewhat decent, I was looking around the shop all day, trying to find something black, and then I realized I just put this gas tank in the recycle bin. It's an old Craftsman GT style gas tank with the neck on the front of it, and these things just don't even move for $5 on eBay. I thought for sure these things would sell because I would imagine these things here would snap, but apparently not. So what I did was I was like, oh, this thing would be perfect, and sure enough, it is. It's black, it's perfect, and I actually took the measurement. I need a piece that is 6 inches by 8 inches, and sure enough, this is my 6 inches, and this is my 8 inches here. And if you look right here, there's just enough beveled edge to where I can use it for the flap on the front, so that way it looks like nothing ever happened. So I'm going to make it look pretty good. That's tonight's project. It's just, I'm going to scrape this stupid decal off so that way it doesn't look as bad. And put a new piece in here. Just going to plop right over it as if nothing ever happened. And I got to look for some pop rivets. So I'm hoping I have some. Keyword, hoping I have some. Let's wait and see on that. So that's what I did today. You know, yeah, I had to drop off the scrambler. The scrambler's all gone. Got $1,000 for it. I sure as hell hope it, you know, whoever buys it enjoys it because they got a really good deal on it. You know, it is what it is. It's been on the market for a long time. It's been on there for, well, since I got back from Canada. And it just wasn't even moving. I had it on there for $2,100, then it went down to $1,800, $1,600, $1,400, and then $1,200, and then $1,000, and it finally sold. So, yeah, new owner says he has a Can-Am right now, and it's a little bit pokey, and he wants something to go a little bit quicker, and sure enough, that thing there's pretty quick, you know. But I want to buy a different ATV probably at the end of winter. I'm either tossing or turning between a new ATV in the winter or a boat. So we'll have to wait and see. I haven't quite figured out. There's a guy that's kind of sort of right down the road here. I've been eyeballing this boat that's been sitting in his yard for the past 15 years, and I think I'm gonna, maybe in the winter, I'm gonna go down, knock on his door, see if he wants to sell it. It might be like a 20-footer, and it seems like a pretty decent boat. I'm not really sure. I gotta really look at it up and close, so we'll have to wait and see there. I'm thinking about selling the fishing boat, either getting a Sea-Doo jet boat, one of those Sea-Doo Challengers, or a bass boat, or that boat I was just talking about down the street, because I bet you I can get that one pretty cheap, like in the $100 range. Well, not $100, but in the triple-digit numbers, I guess. So we'll have to wait and see. Never know with me. And yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna start hacking this thing apart, and we should be going on that. So it's not gonna be much of a video, but give you something better to watch than what's on there lately, because no one's really been posting anything interesting. Same with me. Well, couldn't find the pop rivets, but I did find the pop rivet gun. Usually it's the opposite way around. But anyway, so what I ended up doing is a little bit of JB welding, and we seem to be good to go. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to go with it yet. I might grab some pop rivets tomorrow. I figured we'll do this just to keep the grass and shit out of it, and then we'll do it from there. I got the box of light bulbs and deck of battery on it, so it should keep the weight on for a little bit. I figured this should work out alright. Looks pretty better. Pop it out so you guys can see. There's no more sticker. Scraped it off. It basically looks like nothing would ever really happen. There is a little bit of a hole right there. I might get a little bit more JB Weld tomorrow and just poop a little bit in there. But it's not a big deal. It's already a big improvement than what it was. I did the hood. Polished it all up. It looks like a brand new friggin' tractor. Just about. There were some scuffs in it here and there. So I figured I'd go over it real quick with a little bit of 3M Perfect It. And it seems to have done the job pretty well. You know, there's still light scratches and stuff. It only went over with 1,000 grit. It did 600 then 1,000. Probably could have went more, but should be good enough. It's not that noticeable, you know. So I think it's better than what it was. You won't even notice it in the sun, which will be good. So, what else? Let's see. I was gonna do polish with the back fender here, but I think what I'll do is I'll wait till tomorrow when I wash it with the Power Purple, because I know for a fact that stuff's just gonna eat the paint right up. So I figured I'll wait, and then I'll done. The guy who wants to buy it he's coming back tomorrow to take a look on it, to figure out if he's 100%. If not, then it's going right on eBay, and I know it will sell on eBay for much more for what I'm asking for. So yeah, awesome, isn't it? Looking pretty good though. Turned out really nice, I gotta say. I gotta do this plug next. I just got done doing a few other maintenance stuff. There's this cool little turret on the back. I really like it. I wish a lot of the mowers to date would have some of this stuff. And it's just a periodic maintenance check and stuff like that. You know, it gives you the 8-hour, 25-hour, 50-hour, 200-hour, and basically you do this every hour. So right now it's on 40. Just about 40 hours, a little over 40 hours, 41 hours. And basically, I don't think I was going to replace the dry belt just because I saw that chart and I was like, gee, you know what, since I'm underneath there, I must do the dry belt. But judging by the looks of it, those belts look friggin' brand new. They still have, you can even still read the John Deere belt on them, belt label, I guess. So I'm just going to leave them. I think they might have been replaced pretty recently. I know the battery was just replaced not too long ago. As you can see, it's damn near brand new. It's a John Deere battery too, which is pretty good. So, yeah. But overall, not a bad little mower. I mean, it's good for a small yard. Wouldn't be good for what I do weekly. I mean, I know I have a small yard, but I also do other people's yards. So, yeah. And I'm a little bit confused about this. I see this $1,700 blah 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 marking, and that looks like a Lowe's tag because they usually put the everyday low pricing on it. And then you come to the back here. There's a dealership that's local, and it says this tractor has been professionally set up and received a 10-point. Oh, okay. Pre-delivery and warranty. So I'm a little bit like confused, as if this company here, Palula Brothers in Leominster, bought this tractor from Lowe's, put it on their dealership showroom floor, and then did that, or if somebody bought the mower at Lowe's, sent it to Palula Brothers, and then had it serviced. I'm not quite really sure. Just trying to figure out charges for pickup or delivery, service cost, blah blah blah, not covered by warranty. Yeah, so that's pretty weird. What the hell is this? Nothing runs like a deer. Made in Greenville, Tennessee. Yeah, made in Greenville, Tennessee, but not all their parts are made in it. Friggin' whatever that is. But not too bad, not too bad. I'm gonna hit it with the power wash tomorrow. I'm gonna try and look for a this is power washer at a Walmart in Rochester, New Hampshire, and it's a Stanley power washer. It's electric. They're asking like $150. It's 1,800 psi. I have 2 other gas powered ones, but I'm looking for something that's a little bit light duty as opposed to like tractor washing. So I might pick that up over the weekend and do that. But tomorrow I will hit it with my gas powered pressure washer. I have my 7,500 psi one, which will damn near blast away the friggin' tire. So yeah. you know. But overall, not too bad, not too bad. We got another drop off a little while ago. We got a Toro sitting out in the tent now. It's got no spark, so we're gonna do a replacement coil on it. I might have a coil here. I'm not sure. I'll have to take a look at it. So we'll have to wait and see on that. So you never know. But things are starting to look up in a way. Starting to move some stuff along, which is pretty good. Need to make a serious chunk of dough within the next couple of months here. I think I already told you guys this because on the 15th, 16th, I keep on forgetting. I think it's like the 15th is when I leave for Florida, and I need at least at a minimum of $1,200 playroom between gas, hotel, rental, car rental, flight down, diesel fuel back. I think I already said car rental. But yeah, I gotta calculate it into my truck. I'm looking to spend right around the $8,000 mark. So altogether it'll be like 12,000. I mean, what am I saying? $8,000 mark, and by the time I'm done, it'll be right around the $9 to a little over $10,000 mark. Especially once I bring it to Massachusetts, which they're gonna fuck me in the asshole for, because the tax rate in Mass is just shove it right up your bum and stick it, you know. So that's gonna be a pretty hefty deal right there. I'd imagine it's gonna be right around at least $400 just right there, and then I gotta put the insurance on it. And insurance for that truck that I'm looking at is right around like $220 a month. So bills will start adding up pretty shortly here. So yeah. But hopefully we'll make quite a bit of dough within the next couple of months to where I don't have to take out a loan. That is my goal. Because if I have to take out a loan, then I can't really get a 7.3 liter. I have to get a 6 liter. And if I go a 6 liter, I'm going to get like 2005 or newer F350. So that's the other thing that sucks is finance companies don't do vehicles older than 2004. So it's basically 2004 or newer. Anything less than that, 2003 or older, they won't do. So that kind of sort of sucks. Yeah. So we got some money that we have to be making within the next few months. We got like 2 months. Yeah, basically 2 months. September, October, a little bit in November. So just about 3 months. Awesome, isn't it? Gotta love it. What can you do? But anyway, I think we're going to end the video here, guys. I know it wasn't much of a whole lot of video. Just a couple doodads on the deer. You know, it is what it is. So yeah, I don't think there'll be a video tomorrow. I was supposed to help my uncle today, but I guess we're only helping him tomorrow. And yeah. So anyway, hopefully you guys all have a good day, and we'll see you then. Awesome.